All right, welcome back. And now we're going to do another example. So we've got two more functions here. So we've got f of x is equal to 2x minus 6. We've got g of x is equal to 1 divided by the quantity x minus 4. And now we want to, not only do we want to compose or write the rule, right, of the compositions here, but we also want to figure out what the domain is, okay? So here, this is going to equal g of f of x. So now I'm going to compose this by taking g and sticking f into g. So this is going to be 1 over what? F of x plus 4, right? So what is the rule for f of x? It's going to be 2x minus 6. So that's what I'm going to stick in here. So it's going to be 1 over what? 2x minus 6 plus 4. Which gives me what? 1 over 2x minus 2. So now, the domain is going to be what? The domain of the composition is going to be anything except x equal to 1. Right? So 1, if x is 1, I get 0 in the denominator. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Now, if I look at f of x, the domain of f of x is all real numbers, right? But I can only use the values of f of x, or the values of x, that are in the domain of f, where f of x is in the domain of g. Okay? Now, g can't be equal to 4. So g has a restricted value here. G cannot be equal to 4. So even though f of x is all real numbers, okay, and we have a restriction here where x cannot be equal to 2, but also hold on a second here. Yeah, in this case here, there's no problem because when we compose it with f of x, we get this. And so we can't have 2 in the domain. And here's the thing. If I look at here, right, if x is 4, look what I get. If x is 4 here, I get what? Negative 2. No, I'm sorry. If x is 4 here, I get 2. Right? Look what happens here. So here 2 gives me a problem, right? So in the end, I can't have 4 here, right? 4 here gives me 2, which ultimately when I compose gives me a problem. So 2 is restricted. Okay, so 2 is a restricted value. Okay, now, what about f circle g? Well, let's do that one. So that means that we have f of g of x, okay? And then if we come up with the rule, right? So we're going to stick g in f. So here's f. F says I'm going to take 2 times g of x minus 6. Okay? And so now g of x is equal to 1 over x plus 4. So that's going to be 2 times 1 over x plus 4 minus 6. Okay? And so now if I simplify this, so this will be 2 over x plus 4 minus 6, which is going to give me what? It's going to give me 2 minus 6 times x plus 4, right? Because I'm getting a common denominator. So that'll be x plus 4. Now I'm going to simplify the denominator, or excuse me, the numerator. And so that's going to give me what? This is going to give me 2 minus 6x minus 4. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 6x minus 24. Over x plus 4. And so I'll get... So what I'm going to end up getting is negative 2 times 3x minus 11 all over x minus 4. Negative 2 times 3x minus 11, so negative 2 times the quantity, 3x minus 11, all divided by x minus 4. And so in this case here, we have a restricted value of 4. X cannot be equal to 4 because we'll get 0 in the denominator. Okay? So again, looking at the composition, G, look at that. G has a restriction of 4. Can't have 4, right? So 4 cannot go into the domain of F, even though F has all real numbers. It's restricted also by the domain of G. So remember, X, the domain is all the values of X that will give a value of G of X that will go into F. Since 4 cannot go into G, so it won't give a G of X, so that's going to be restricted. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, sometimes it's a little confusing. All right, that's it. Have a great day. We'll do another one.